Hey guys, I'm just reading Genesis 4:6, right? It's about Cain and Abel, the children of Adam and Eve. And Abel was in charge of the flocks and Cain was in charge of the fields, the crops and stuff like that. And one day they were bringing their offerings, as is customary that we bring our offerings to God, right? They would bring their offerings to God, and Abel pulled out all the stops and had used the best of his flock to give it to God. And Cain, according to this, it seems from reading it, it seems like Cain was being a slacker. He just grabbed whatever he could grab and just took it, not willy-nilly, not even really thinking about what he was doing. And I'm paraphrasing, it doesn't say that verbatim, but you can get the gist of that from reading it. It's Genesis 4:6. So God didn't accept Cain's offering, and then Cain got pissed off about it. He got really angry. And so in Genesis 4:6, it says, "Then the Lord said to Cain, 'Why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? If you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it.'" So that brought me to thinking about us as people and the stuff that we do. And when we get mad because either God or somebody else doesn't accept what we try to do for them. God primarily and most importantly, the offerings you give to him should be top notch, the best you could do. And when I say that offering, people go crazy over the word offering. Simply saying whatever you do for God, whether it's giving money to a charity or helping somebody who's need money, or giving your time if you want to volunteer at a soup kitchen or helping orphans or whatever, or whether it's your talents, if you're good at video editing, or if you're good at singing, or if you're good at playing piano or music, that you offer those gifts that God has given you back to people, not necessarily the church, because the people are the church, but offering your services back to mankind so that mankind can be better. When you bring those offerings to God, which are those things that you have, it's best to bring him your best, because then you're almost assuredly guaranteed that he's going to accept that offering and he'll bless it. And so he'll be happy with you. But if you don't give him your best, and then you're going to get mad at him because he doesn't seem to be answering your prayers or looking out for you, how can you be angry? Whether it's God or another person, if you have a relationship and you're in a relationship and you're talking with somebody and you have that relationship with the person, but you're not giving that relationship 100%, and that person seems to be short with you or crabby with you or whatever the case may be, you really don't have a right to wonder what's going on, because you didn't put your 100% into it. Same thing with work. If you don't put yourself into your job at your 100%, or you have a business and you're not giving it 100% and it fails, failing, whose fault is that, right? Because you're not giving it 100%. Same deal with interpersonal relationships, friendships. You don't give it 100% and it fails, whose fault is that? So God was simply telling him, what are you pissed off about? How are you going to get pissed off? You didn't give me everything that's the way to do it. And if you don't do what's right, how are you going to get angry? You got to expect what you're going to expect. You give what you get. You give a little, you're going to get a little. You give a lot, you're going to get back a lot. And it's not a matter of give and take, and that's not the reason why you do it. You serve God because you love and appreciate God's kindness towards you, that he would even allow you to have an offering to give to him, because he gave you. Remember, he gives first so that we could give in return. Because alone, we don't have anything. Because we can't make a tree grow. We can't make plants grow. We can't make cows and bulls grow. We can't make, food grow. God makes food grow. We plant it, but God's the one who makes it grow. And so with that, Genesis 4:6 told me this morning, I have a right to get pissed off if I'm not walking my walk the right way. And I don't have a right to get pissed off if I'm not treating people around me the right way. If I'm not treating them with 100%, love and appreciation. When they start falling to the wayside or not contacting me or not looking for me, it's my fault. I have no right to have a downcast face and be angry about it, because I'm not doing my part. It's a two-way street. That's just like your relationship with God is a two-way street. You can't just say, God, give me, but then you don't give anything back, whether it be the gifts, like I was saying before, the gifts of the time, the talent, or the money, and expect them to, who wants to be in a relationship that's one way? You're not going to be a gold digger. You know what I mean? Relationships aren't meant to be one way. Relationships are two beings or two people coming together to benefit and better each other, and to be a support and a help to each other. So God asks us to help him by getting his word out and helping the other people that he created by being good to them. And we in turn serve God by appreciating what he's done for us and doing that work. Because if it wasn't for him to give to us first so that we could have to give, we wouldn't have. So we appreciate his giving, and then we give to help other people. And that's how we're going to solve the problems in this world. Crazy as that sounds, that would be the easiest way. When you get, you give. If you see somebody's hungry, give them something to eat. If you see they're homeless, give them a place to stay. Those kind of things. There's poverty in the world. There's starvation in the world. There's horrible crimes in the world. Horrible things being done every day. But if you can be the hand of God, because we are all members of the God body. We are all members of that. So he wants us to be parts of him and be the hands and feet and mouth that go out into the world to show the world that he's the one who gives and gives so that we can also give. So anyway, that's Genesis 4:6 for me. And remember, you can't expect what you don't give. You can't be pissed off when it doesn't come your way. So if you're not doing the right thing. That's just my thought for the day. I know I went a little long, but I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.